That was huge.
Can you tell me what those 4 clips had in common? They all revolve around the ocean, which I believe plays an important role in everyone's lives. Oceans are essential in human survival. How badly are oceans affected by people? More specifically, coral reefs. Coral reefs are found in more than 100 countries and territories, and they only cover 0.2% of the seafloor. Why should we care about the future of these reefs, and how will their absence affect us? They support and give home to at least 25% of marine species and provide coastal protection, food, and economic security for hundreds of millions of people. However, in recent years, coral reefs worldwide have been rapidly deteriorating due to numerous factors. Coral reefs are dying at an alarming rate, and if the current trends continue, many of these vital ecosystems could be lost forever. To start, the percentage of coral reef decline varies depending on the location, but in general, coral reefs around the world have experienced significant declines in recent decades. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change's 5th Assessment Report, global coral cover has declined 30 to 50% since the 1980s. It is important to highlight while the overall trend for coral reefs is negative, there are some areas where conservation efforts have led to stabilization or even recovery of coral populations. So what damages the coral reefs? To start, climate change is one of the most significant threats to coral reefs. Rising ocean temperatures and increasing levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere leads to coral bleaching, which can cause coral death. Other causes of damage are ocean acidification, pollution, overfishing and destructive fishing practices, coastal development and invasive species. How will the decline of coral reefs affect us? The decline of coral reefs have a significant impact on us as well as on the planet's ecosystem. Here are some ways in which the decline of coral reefs can affect us. They will affect us economically by removing income from smaller communities or countries. We will lose a large source of food and will have to rely on other means of food. It will speed up climate change because they will not be able to absorb CO2. Coral reefs act as natural barriers to protect coastal areas from storms and tsunamis. Their decline can leave coastal communities vulnerable to natural disasters, and we will lose an incredible amount of biodiversity, which may affect surrounding ecosystems. In conclusion, the decline of coral reefs have a far-reaching impact on our economy, food security, climate, natural disasters, and biodiversity. So, can we possibly reverse the damage done or heal these reefs? So, to counteract the damage done to the coral reefs, some foundations for reef restoration have formed to combat the decline of reefs. Like in Bonaire, we have the Reef Restoration Bonaire Foundation, which I was volunteering with. They provide an informational course on reef restoration, and you will be taught the basics of cleaning, transplanting, and how to prevent damage to the reef. I took this course 2 years ago when I first went to Bonaire. To produce more coral, they collect spores from other corals in these devices. Those spores go through a coral replication process, which leaves us with new corals, where they hang them on these plastic tree-like objects in the ocean where they grow, and they have volunteers clean them. Next, they transplant them. They take them from those trees and they use hypoxia and they plant them in viable places on the seafloor. And that's their plan to counteract the damage done. Many foundations across the world, like the Great Barrier Reef Foundation, which is based in Australia, the Coral Restoration Foundation, which is based in the USA, the Natural Conservancy, and of course, the Reef Restoration Foundation in Bonaire. To promote these foundations, I made a website linking them together, showing my researching and my volunteering. To link this site, it will be in the description of this village, and it would mean a lot if you checked it out. Diving has always been a passion of mine, and keeping these reefs clean would not only benefit divers, but the whole world around it. They're truly beautiful ecosystems, and they are worth protecting. All these clips shown in the video were either collected through volunteering with Reef Restoration Bonaire or Protector Inc. Thank you for watching.